Ahead, the camera?
Yeah, that's the main camera. Okay. The big one. The little one is the shoe cam.
What? I am.
Until I need the I have a question.
Okay.
My buckley. Defining horror?
You're on, sir.
All right. Welcome to CellarPassTV live from Hall Wines in St. Helena. Thank you for joining us on this fabulous first day of fall. And we are so excited about today's episode. We have a fun, fashionable, fabulous fall and harvest special going on today. But first, what's going on in wine country? I know everybody wants to know. Well, there's so many great fall events going on, harvest and whatnot. It is super exciting. And so this weekend we have a great lineup. On Friday, there's the concert Under the Stars at Langtree Estate and Vineyards up in Middletown. And this is a great family event with live music, food and music and dancing, good times. And then on Saturday the 27th, it's Figs and Pigs going on at Quivira Vineyards and Winery. It's their harvest celebration for the love of wine, figs, and everything bacon. It's definitely a great event going on from 12 to 4. Then that evening, if you still have some steam left and you want to party some more, there is the Passage and Paella happening at Lassiter Family Winery. It's at 5:30, and this promises to be an over-the-top celebration of their new wine releases and their brand new winery in Glen Ellen. So it's going to be complete with flamenco dancing, music, wine, paella, wine. Did I say that? Yeah, I think I did. It's going to be awesome. To get tickets to these events and more, go to CellarPass.com. All right, well, let's welcome our featured winery today. It's Hall Wines. Yay! And to tell us about wine number one, we have Miss Jocelyn and Ryan here to tell us all about the Hall Wine. So cheers, you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Cheers.
Clink, clink.
You have to make sure to look in the eye or it's 7 years of bad sex.
Oh, that's terrible. Every eyes.
So the first wine that we actually have is our Dutton Ranch Chardonnay under our Walt label. And Walt is actually the maiden name of Kathryn Hall, and she grew up in the vineyards with her parents, Bob and Dolores Walt. And that's how we established Walt label for our Burgundy varietals. We make 2 Chardonnays and 12 Pinots. This one, all Dutton Ranch, all Russian River, and it's described as a very minerally elegant and restrained lady.
Ooh.
Unlike me.
Unlike Jocelyn. Well, good thing it's not your name on the label.
Whore.
Well, that too. I was thinking Jocelyn.
Okay, well, and then there's that.
Right. Yeah. This is an absolute delicious Chardonnay. Beautiful example, very traditional in style. Not over the top buttery or oaky like you can sometimes get. This is excellent. I think for a lot of drinkers who are like, oh, I don't like Chardonnay, this would be a great introduction because it's perfect. It's well balanced. It's beautiful. And it's not the super fruity, Bordeaux or Burgundy style. So I know my wines. that is also coming out, which I happen to like a lot. But this one, I would definitely drink this. You will find this on my table probably very soon.
I will say that this wine is it's definitely a customer favorite and a staff favorite, and I think it's because it's so palatable drinking just on its own. I mean, this is our go-to at the end of the night. We can barely keep it in stock, but it's also just an amazing food pairing wine. And so, whether it's shellfish or any kind of fish, chicken dishes, even beef, depending on what the sauce is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this wine really it has great mouthfeel and texture and weight, and I think it's really a special wine.
Really delicious. And so our special today, we're talking all about harvest and doing harvest in wine country very fashionably, and the wines themselves are very much so a part of this special. So when we're talking about transition in the seasons, we're also talking about transition in our wine and our food and our fashion and our beauty. And a lot of people like to come to wine country during harvest. It's very popular. I mean, this place goes absolutely insane, crazy. Thought summer was the peak season? Oh, no. It's now through November. It's insane. But you sometimes don't have as much time to stay. Vacations have already happened, so you're dealing with extended weekends or maybe just weekend jaunts to come up to wine country. So how does one handle that? And that's what we're going to talk about today. But right now on the wine, this is a fantastic, refreshing, daytime chiller. You could sip this all day, sit out, bask in the autumn glow going on outside. It's beautiful. It's not overpowering, but it's really embracing the senses of the season, I think. You know, it's a little richer. It's got the golden tones, and it's just like everything. It's fall in a glass. It's beautiful. And so that's one thing I like about this wine. What's the price point?
$65.
$65. So it's a.
I'm sorry.
No, Ryan.
It's 50.
It's 50. Okay.
I'm thinking peanut.
So this is an excellent.
But it should be
value.
65.
It should be 65. It tastes like $65. It's fantastic.
And this, you know, I will tell you, we're already talking about Thanksgiving, right? I mean, it's right around the corner.
It is.
And this will be one of my go-to wines for Thanksgiving dinner. I mean,
Without
this
a
is
doubt.
the perfect from aperitif through dinner until after dinner. It's just awesome.
Through Friday morning.
Through Saturday into Sunday. Wearing the same
Football
clothes.
game. Turkey sandwich and Chardonnay. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, yeah, cranberry sauce.
And even those who don't like Chardonnay tend to actually like this.
Absolutely. And I am one of those people. I admit it. I am terrible that way, but I love this wine. Absolutely love, love, love it. So this will be finding its way to our cellar very soon. I hope it finds it to yours as well. We definitely want to get some feedback from our rockstar bloggers. And that lineup today is Bill's Wine Wandering, Flawless Crowns, and In a Fabulous World. Thank you all so much for joining us. Can't wait to get your feedback here. And we know, so we've got In a Fabulous World, we know I love California Chardonnay, and this is at the top of the list. Creamy, fragrant, and elegant, very ladylike. Absolutely, that's very cool.
Just like you, Ryan.
Yes.
It's always fashionable to be lady.
Absolutely. It's never out of style. And so audience, what do we think about this wine? You're allowed to drink it. It's okay.
Can I
If
see
you're
your
21. Yeah. Got like 20 thumbs ups. It's amazing. Yes, they're loving the crispiness of it. Crispy or crispness. It's kind of like apple pie. You know, it's just got that beautiful sweet kind of spiciness to it. It's beautiful.
Apple pie with the crust.
With the crust.
Yeah.
With the crustiness. Wine's beautiful style in this 2012 Walt. It gives just enough of everything. Chard without losing that balance. Absolutely. That comes from Flawless Crowns. And In a Fabulous World is saying, in celebration of fall, I made my first butternut squash soup to pair with this Chardonnay. Both are great. That is an excellent pairing. Thanks for sharing.
I bet that is a great pairing.
What kind of pairings would you guys put with this? Other than butternut squash soup?
I know. Well, that is such a beautiful pairing because of the baking spice, and this has some of that kind of yeastiness.
Yeah.
And gosh, I even apple pie. Like
It's such a versatile.
The baking. It's a really versatile. I mean, I think Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna give this to Ryan because he's the restaurant guy, but for me, Thanksgiving dinner. So, you know, you've got your turkey and your gravy and your stuffing, your mashed potatoes and your sweet potatoes. And I mean, this really would be a wine that could kind of bridge all of those food flavors. This one is the food wine master.
A Champagne cream chicken. And so it's
Ooh.
sauteed and then roasted with champagne as well as heavy cream. And you use some of the baking spices, just a little bit of nutmeg, the black pepper, white pepper.
So use the champagne the day after, right?
You can continue after you made the
Excellent.
roasting, definitely.
Be a terrible
And along with
waste
that,
of bubbles.
Is it champagne or sparkling wine?
Champagne.
Okay.
Champagne. You cannot sparkle it. It must be champagne.
When's the dinner party?
Next week.
You
Well,
know, it's
as
Catherine
we're
Reynolds'
sipping
one-year
our
anniversary.
beautiful, beautiful Chardonnay here, we're going to introduce Renee Champaign. Speaking of champagne, she's the owner of Amelia Claire and sole provider in downtown St. Helena, and she's going to tell us a little bit about fall fashion transitions and how to quickly go from day to night. So tell us a little bit about your store and obviously what you're wearing because it's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Well, I've been dressing the women of the Napa Valley for 41 years, you guys. I can't believe this.
Talk
It's
loud.
crazy. Okay, 41 years I've been here in the Valley. From the time it was, you know, nothing but tennis shoes and you know, wine boots up and down the street all the time. And it's so fun for me to see this transition. I just love it. And to see this valley get its just due and the beauty and to have the people come and just have the whole package of want to do wine, food, and fashion. I love it. So this fall, what I always love is I travel a lot too, so I like to take pieces that will fit small in the suitcase, and yet you get a lot of versatility out of. So, are we going to call Lupita for?
Yeah, let's bring in Lupita, our beautiful model, who's going to show us how to quickly slip from daytime frolicking in the vineyards to an evening at an elegant restaurant in Napa Valley, or Sonoma, or wherever wine country leads you. So come on in.
This is Lupita, and one of the things that this is just a daytime, like easy. Casual outfit for a little briskness in the air. She can take that off if she wants, but the tote we love for putting your extra wine bottles in your purchases as you're going. It's really nice and big, and yet you can slip something smaller in for evening.
Absolutely.
She's wearing these jeans by a company called Blue Lab that are reversible. So they're coated on one side, so you can get a little metallic
almost
dressy
leather
vibe. And it's not leather, but you get that leather vibe. And then you turn it around and you've got jeans. So depending on just what mood you feel in, you just whip your jeans inside out and you're ready to go. The jacket that she has on now is a new arrival.
The jacket is
Love
gorgeous.
the jacket.
Isn't this awesome?
I need the jacket.
And
Can we all go halvesies on that and just pass it around?
And you know what you're going to love is you don't have to go halvesies.
I need my own.
This is a vegan jacket. It's only $210 retail.
Oh, jeez.
And I do carry it. I have imported leather jackets for years from Italy, and I found this jacket, which I love. It's waterproof. It's washable. You can just turn it inside out, do it on delicate cycle, but this is all...
And Lupita, can you turn around for us so the
it's
team on the other side of the camera can see?
It is
It's
Isn't
gorgeous.
it wonderful?
Love that jacket.
And so this thing, she can just throw this off, wad it up, and it's not going to wrinkle. It's not going to make a mess. It's just easy.
Yeah,
You
tell
spill
us-
something, it rolls right off.
Yeah, it looks beautiful and super comfortable. You get those brisk mornings. Then, of course, it gets a little chilly again in the evening, so it's nice to have something to top on. But tell us about these shoes as we switch to the shoe cam.
Okay, well, these are out of Spain. This is Pura Lopez. And I was importing these before she actually had her own, offices here in the States. So it's fun to see these lines, progress and stay here. And this is a platform. Nobody does espadrille wedges like Spain.
These are gorgeous.
Isn't
And,
it wonderful?
we're talking wine country. I always tell people, wine country is not exactly Jimmy Choo approved.
Yeah.
You're going off-roading, and you've got gravel. If you have the opportunity to go into the cellar with the winemaker, you're not going to be happy in your sky-high stilettos,
Unless you're Kathryn Hall.
Unless you're Kathryn Hall, and
she
we're
loves
not
that.
all Kathryn Hall. But it is good to have wedges. It gives you a little bit more stability. They're comfortable.
Yes, it's stable. You're not going to sink into the lawn, and you're not going to kill your shoes sinking into gravel or anything. And it gives Lupita the height that she wants. We love flats too.
Yes.
So we debated flats, but we just thought, no, what was she really going to wear? So she'd really wear this, and she can do it. We do have a wonderful selection of really cute moccasins are really big this fall, and a lot of moccasins and some man-tailored looks that we really debated about. But this was really her go-to, so that's what we thought we would keep it. And
How much are the shoes?
Those shoes are $375 by Pura Lopez. My main price point is around $200 though, so this is on the higher end, one of my imports. So, but I do have espadrille wedges starting at $100 to about this is about the top.
What size are those?
These size are probably yours, and we can try.
They're your size, Jocelyn, of course.
Well, if so, I'll buy them off of her.
Isn't that great? Now let me tell you all this. It also comes in a red that's to die for. It's probably the prettiest red, I think.
Jocelyn, what size are you?
8.5 medium.
Okay, so these are Euro sizes. These will be a little bit small, but we'll work it out. Huh,
Okay,
Joel?
great.
I think Joel can find it for you.
Excellent.
He probably can find out by the end of this draft. We have it.
That'd be
So
great.
this is a fantastic day look, and then as we transition into evening, where we've been in the vineyards. Now we're going to go have a fabulous fireside dinner. One of the many options in wine country. What does our transition look like?
Well, we're going to have her drop her little tote and get out her. Well, first of all, take off your jacket. Joel, you want to come grab that from her? Huh?
The official stylist of Amelia Claire.
Yes. Now,
Can we
and then
see that
slip off your
jacket?
shoes. Yeah,
That is
Joel,
really
you can
cool.
pass that around. It's just featherweight. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Isn't it nice? And
So she's slipping out of her look here. She's unveiling the beauty that is underneath her jacket. But this is incredible. This jacket is
you know what's so fun about this jacket to you guys? There's a skirt, a pencil skirt that goes with this. Just below the knee, zips up the whole back with a really rolled zipper. It's just adorable.
I think I'll be getting that.
And,
The only show you're buying right off the floor. Very interactive.
The skirt's 110 and the jacket's 210. It's like such a
That's incredible.
yeah, we like that. We like it when they're
Okay,
easy.
Lupita weighs like a pound, so this is too small for me.
This
But
line comes
do
from
you
a
have
size 2 to a 16.
Okay, great.
Which is
I'm a
actually
size
very
4.
fun, and I'm really thrilled with that line.
What size are you,
It
Ryan?
looks great. It really looks great. It's lightweight, so again, packable.
This could be like
You're not going to
gangster
kill yourself
rap.
toting it around. I love the size of the
Costume
tone.
for
Lupita's going to come
Halloween.
back in just a moment and show us her evening look. But while we're waiting, we're going to get some of the feedback that's coming in from the bloggers. They love the fashion. They're going crazy for it. And also Ryan's champagne cream chicken.
Oh, yeah.
So Bill Thompson's got thinking pan-fried mahi-mahi with roasted garlic, cauliflower, and potato mash is the perfect pairing with this. Holy cow, Bill, that's awesome. That's crazy good. And then Flawless Crowns, I love you, Martin. What men's fall outfit would suit the Chardonnay best?
Oh, yeah.
Men's.
I could tell you too, from Mario's.
Yeah?
Mario's isn't here today. but-
No. What would you say off the top of your
I'll
head?
tell you what, I just love these. They have these pants by Alberto. It's out of Italy.
Oh, yeah?
And they are fabulous too. I think that they're like the equivalent. They're not reversible yet that I know of, but they do coated looks. They do little denim looks, but they have finishes and the fabrics are so wonderful that they can look like a clean jean, but you just put a little jacket on and they dress up like so quick.
And that's Alberto?
Alberto.
Alberto.
And that's at Mario's. I love those.
Oh, excellent.
Easy
So, Martin, I'm not sure if you heard of it, but Alberto's has these amazing pants at Mario's. But the designer, because he's in New York, so he may not be able to get to Mario's anytime soon. But Alberto has these incredible jeans that dress up beautifully. And I think that's exactly what you want with this Chardonnay. You want something a little bit more casual. This is a sit back and chill
Casual
wine.
elegance.
Absolutely. Casual elegance. Not too much effort. You know, this is effortless style. And as we move on, in a fabulous world is saying nice leather trench and must have in the closet. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And we also have my Vine Spot chiming in. For some, red wine stains are inevitable. Do you encourage darker colors for those who swirl a little vigorously? Yeah, but tasting room team, what do we say? Ryan, Jocelyn?
Or take wine away with you.
Wine away.
Wine away, does it really
Yes.
work?
It really works.
That's amazing.
I actually, and I was
called
going to
Wine
say it's called Wine Away. It's a spray bottle. I was going to say earlier, I think with the Chardonnay, so we do cashmere sweaters here in the winter. We do a lot of cashmere.
Nice.
I think cashmere goes beautifully with this wine
And
because
speaking
it has
of cashmere,
that.
you guys have a beautiful cashmere wrap available in the tasting room. I
We
know.
do.
I fell in love with it
Here,
not too long
Ryan,
ago.
Try this on. Come on, Ryan. Don't be shy.
And so Jocelyn and Ryan are demonstrating this incredibly soft cashmere wrap.
Yes.
I want one, so
Yes.
save one for me. It's got to go in my stocking.
Really
or
fun.
hopefully before then.
Really
It's-
fun colors.
You can
and
wrap
just-
up in this many times over.
Yes.
It is incredible. I know I trotted through the tasting room not too long ago and put one on one of your guests, and I think he bought it.
Is that the yeah.
But this is
Great
perfect.
in ruffles.
Absolutely. Again, it has the fun ruffles. It's incredibly soft. You're going to,
Captiva.
you're going from day to night. You've got cool mornings, cool evenings, and this is a great accessory to toss in your bag. Again, just toss over your shoulders, just enough warmth. It's fantastic. And of course, they're in fun colors. So.
There's really fun bright oranges and reds and green. And I mean, my mother, who is about as high maintenance as they come, I got her one for Christmas last year, and she actually wears it.
Oh,
And there you go.
It is incredible. It is incredible, absolutely.
Cashmere, apple pie, and this Chardonnay.
Sounding pretty good.
Cashmere apple pie with the Chardonnay, you can't go wrong. In a fabulous world, saying this is absolutely a great addition to the show. I was unsure of what to wear on my visit to wine country, but now she's got it covered. That's excellent. So Lupita is ready to come and show us her evening look. And so in just a few moments, she has completely transitioned from day to night.
And basically, we just took took off her jacket right now, and she has actually a little tank underneath that too. But for the evening look, we just did this. These are all handmade in Ojai by.
The handbags.
No, those are Marin County, and they are handmade.
Very
also.
local.
Yeah, but the outfit is Bonnie Strauss, and she's been around for years. She hand dyes all of her fabrics, so you can do skirts, jackets. She does these wonderful rabbit fur jackets too, which I'm actually out of right now, but they're absolutely, everything is dyed to match, whether it's the softest pink or the palest blue, and all unusual colors, they're all just dyed to match. This top folds up into a baggie like that.
Oh my goodness,
When
super
I take
tiny
mine,
sport
I
form.
just wrap it because I don't want the beads to get messed up. But you talk about what she's wearing right now. I mean, she could pack literally in her tote
All of this.
everything that she's wearing for the
This
weekend.
is great. So again, you don't need a big overnight bag or anything. Just
No.
grab a tote, toss it in, which is great because we're going to talk about going day to night beauty in just a few moments. But
And her headband's a little easy, something to put in to glitz up too.
and headbands are all the rage right now, so that is fantastic.
about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then her little handbag here, these are the ones that were all handmade, and she's got the Chardonnay version on.
Oh, great.
And I was, carrying the
red wine version.
Do a
Very
spin,
good.
Lupita.
We'd love to see it. Ooh, that's beautiful. And of course, she has
Isn't it fun?
slipped out of her wedges and moved on to something a little bit more earthy toned for the
Right.
evening.
And again, this is wine country natural.
Absolutely.
Okay, so there's still fun colors for fall. You're going to see eggplants and greens and cobalt blues and things like that. But this is just a bit of mink, like a little bit of all that soft, fluffy.
So on the
we're
shoe
talking
cam,
about.
you're seeing these beautiful, beautiful heels. Kind of are they suede?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
And
So
they have a hidden platform. So again, just a little bit of height also without sacrificing the pitch or your
absolutely.
back.
Well, comfort's really important, and hidden platforms are genius.
Yep.
So you get that height, but you don't get the ouchiness, which is terrible. And this is beautiful. I love the colors. I love the grays and the creams. It's
Yeah,
really nice.
beautiful.
Because you see so much black, and of course I'm wearing black, and you're wearing black, but you see so much black, when it comes fall and into winter, and it's like, no, you can do colors. You can still do the lights and the natural creams and whites almost. You just need to change them up a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
And this is fantastic. Thank you so
I
much.
love that top. I think
Absolutely.
it's beautiful.
And there's just the colors they do are wonderful. There's olives, there's this dusty rose color, a denim-y blue, and they're very romantic.
Gorgeous.
Renaissance-y colors.
Absolutely
They're
gorgeous.
I have to come shop
So
at your
thank you
shop.
so much. That's beautiful. All right, got a couple more little feedbacks here. Cashmere apple pie and Walt wines should be a new tagline.
That's great.
Fantastic.
Write that down, publicist.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go into the PR team right now. And Flawless Crowns is saying, am I off base of thinking lamb with the Chardonnay? And I really don't think, no, because this Chardonnay, again, we're talking super transitional.
Yes.
It's, I always say, sparkling wines or champagnes are your little black dress of wines, but this one can slide right on in there. This is incredible.
And I think, and Ryan can speak to this too, but it's all about the accompaniment. So if you just grill lamb that's plain and doesn't have a big heavy sauce, and you do some bright vegetables with it, why
It's
wouldn't
going to be
this go
perfect.
with it?
And I was even thinking a simplicity pasta with, even if you did beef, if you did a nice roasted, tri-tip or, anything like that, and you're just tossing it with pasta. You're not doing a real sauce, more olive oil and just a little seasoning.
Some herbs.
Yeah, and that's
herbs
about
for sure.
it. This
There's
would be
herbal quality.
perfect. Yeah. Keeping it easy, keeping it simple. This wine, you might have to buy a couple of cases. I'm just saying, this is insane.
A couple.
Yeah, 2,
At
3,
least.
or 4, or whatever works. They can ship to you.
I'll come by at your shop if you come by at
All
mine.
right, so Ryan,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to send this back to you as we slip into the red wine here.
Sure. What
What's
you have is the 2011 Kathryn Hall. And Kathryn Hall's favorite color is red, so the label is definitely red and her signature is in gold. This is 100% Cabernet for this particular vintage. And a portion of the grapes, large portion, come from our Saint Crochet vineyard, which is where our Hall Rutherford location is located. The other portion comes from right outside our Burntfield vineyard. And this wine, whenever I describe it, and Kathryn Hall knows that I describe it in this way, is that of a seductress because the nose brings you in and the palate will not let you leave. I also call her the welcomed mistress because the wife always invites her home. It's a very dark, luscious fruit, and then it laces with chocolate.
Excellent. I like the descriptions. Very cool. The seductress.
He sells a lot of
welcome
wine.
mistress. Wow, that's incredible. It's too funny. And so we're talking about now we're transitioning. We've transitioned our fashion from day to night, and we've now transitioned our wines from day to night. And we're going to talk a little bit about transitioning your beauty from day to night. And Sara Chappellet from Heaven and Earth is here. And so she's going to tell us a little bit about how you can quickly transition. As we saw, Lupita was in and out in just a couple of minutes. But then you have your beauty. And no one wants to lug around 4 suitcases of products or have to spend 4 hours in the bathroom getting ready. So Sara's going to tell us how you can get quick and jiffy and gorgeous in like 5 minutes or less.
Yes. So going from desk to dinner or work to a date or whatever you're doing from your day to your evening really can be super quick with just a couple of simple, quick things. I'm going to talk about makeup first.
Excellent.
I feel like, first of all, what about the big puffy clouds today?
This is incredible. I mean, it's so funny. Like here we are in fall. It's officially fall, and the weather switched like that. We've got incredible clouds over Napa Valley, which, if you have never been here, it's really hard to explain. But it's usually just blue skies, and I know it sounds incredible, but after a while, it just becomes blue sky. And every day we're like, oh look, it's blue again. There's not a cloud in the sky, and I know that's wonderful and bucolic and all these things. But when we get these clouds and it's rare. The sunsets are dramatic and there's texture and it's beautiful, but this is promising rain, and we need the rain. So we're getting super excited, but literally overnight the weather transitioned to fall. And I know we're all thinking like, what are we going to cook? What are we going to do? And
I'm thinking about colors.
And colors.
And I'm thinking I love grays and greige and a gray
Greige?
plum. Greige, a gray beige.
Yes.
I guess it's a version of taupe. But plum, I find like a gray plum. I'm seeing that a lot right now, and I absolutely love it. It is a neutral, and so it goes with everything. And it also is very complementary to almost every skin color.
Right.
And so I want to take you from your pretty day natural look to night in like a minute and a half.
In a minute and a half.
And all I'm going to do is, I see that you have a regular, a pretty shade on your lid, and then a little darker in the crease.
Yes.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my my palette from the Shady Lady by the Balm.
Nice.
And I'm going
Love the
to
name.
lay down a little bit of this plum, and I'm just going to brighten up that area here on the eyelid with a lighter color on the lid. And then in the crease, I'm going to go a little bit darker with Feisty Felicia.
Feisty Felicia. She sounds like the seductress.
Or after Hoar.
It goes great, which goes perfectly with this red wine that they're drinking over here.
Absolutely.
So, Feisty Felicia. All the Balm eyeshadows are so incredible. I love their palettes. It's always a really good value to get 9 eyeshadows. The palettes are $39.50, and it's
really
just
cheap.
An incredible value.
And this again can slip right into your tote bag. You're not taking up a lot of space.
Or you can leave it in your desk.
Good point.
Okay, so that's done, and then we're gonna just.
We should have a stop clock on the screen right now. That'd be awesome.
Feisty Felicia, laying it down on doing a little bit of a smoky cat eye just on the edges. You can take what you already had for daytime and just dress it up. Now, I want to also mention, open your nails. While you are finishing up your email or whatever you're doing at your desk, you can pop a coat of Mava Dry Fast Dry Top Coat.
Oh, I did that while I was doing my talking points for the show today.
Right?
It was great.
And so you let it dry. Well, it dries in like 2 minutes. It's going to gloss up your nails and make you ready to sparkle at night.
Incredible.
And I also like to do it before I get in the car and go drive somewhere, so that it extends your manicure for a couple of days. That is, of course, if you're not doing gel, and if you are, then C&D Vinylux top coat.
And if you're a winemaker, well, then we'll see you in December.
Right, exactly. So I've dressed up the eyes, and now I just want to just dress up your cheeks a little bit with Frat Boy, again, from the Balm.
The names are
Frat
incredible.
Boy. There's Frat Boy, Cabana Boy, and Down Boy.
Oh.
And those are their blushes, and they're all different shades. And I love Frat Boy because it's not pink, it's not orange, it's not brown.
Somewhere in between.
It's somewhere in between. So now
Which is
you're
great this
brightened
time
up.
of year because you're still working off your summer glow.
Right.
And so this kind of color is going to work great with your subtle tan. It's going to be fantastic.
Speaking of working off your summer glow, if you have lash extensions,
which
are available at Heaven and Earth from Ducky Rickman, who's brilliant, you need less makeup. And you look healthier and more alert and awake, and even when you're not.
That's incredible.
So that's a great way to fake it. Another great way to fake it is with these eye patches.
Oh.
I like to put them in the fridge, and then I put them on for like 20 minutes or 10. You can feel them working, and they reduce puffiness, fine lines and wrinkles, and dark circles.
So again,
they're
something
great.
toss in your bag if you're coming up to wine country for the weekend, slip it in your mini fridge in your room, put them on, say, Saturday night, and you're ready to rock again Sunday.
This is before you go on the red carpet of your life. You need one of these, right?
Absolutely.
So then we just
so we're at about 2 minutes. So we're still, the boyfriend's doing okay. He hasn't panicked outside yet.
So then we're just going to put on a little bit of gloss, and I like a little bit of a darker color. Again, this is a little more plum, and this is a brand new tester, but I am going to use a testing wand anyway. And now you are ready to meet the boyfriend with your makeup.
Excellent.
But do we have time to do your hair?
We do have time to do our hair. And Ryan, while we're quickly doing hair, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the Cabernet and the price points and what we would pair with this? Because this is a very seductive evening wine. I mean, Ooh, is it good? Because again, we don't have a mirror.
It's actually really good.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
So Ryan's going to tell us about the wine, and we'll be right back with hair.
The price point on the Kathryn Hall, $135 retail. And this wine actually goes from start to finish. Kathryn is user-friendly. So any type of appetizer, it's actually not even offensive with oysters, believe it or not. But it goes from an app all the way to a dessert. A lot of times when we're taking a tour around the property and we have them taste in our garden the chocolate mint, it definitely goes well with it. Any dessert that you're having that has some chocolate in it because it's laced with chocolate throughout, definitely. Any type of game, beef, you can do duck, you can do pork, you can do chicken, as long as it has a very good sauce to it. Any other sides that go along with it. This is definitely a Thanksgiving wine. This is a Christmas wine. This is an Easter wine. This is an everybody, every time wine. You could practically pair anything with this particular wine. Right now, it's user-friendly, as I said. Goes with just about anything. Whatever you could imagine.
Absolutely.
Even asparagus is not.
Even asparagus, that's awesome.
It's not going to be of
And you know what asparagus does?
Yes.
Asparagus is perfect for the seductress or the mistress,
Just
whichever one. Well, Ryan, I'm going to ask you a few questions that are coming in from the bloggers right now. And we have some feedback coming from In a Fabulous World. Fab Wines from a female proprietor. Fashion makeup tips. Love it. Glad she got to be on this episode. And we have My Vine Spot. Besides a Porsche or Corvette, what are some beautification tips for bros? Sports cars are always good makeup for men. Well, ladies, I mean, I know you got a cast of lots of ladies, and Ryan, poor guy, he's kind of outnumbered. But Ryan, what would you say are great beauty tips for men?
I'll tell you what the key is: to hydrate.
Hydration.
If you drink a lot of water, then it actually does a purification for you. It'll make sure that the skin is clear. It'll make sure that you are regular. It'll make sure that you're able to travel lightly.
And make
But-
sure that you
I'll
can
drink to that.
still be standing after 5
Yes.
o'clock.
Especially in wine country.
Oh yes, you can get carried away very easily in
Yes.
wine country. And when we're back, I think we clocked in just over 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, we have transitioned from day makeup to evening makeup, courtesy of Miss Sara here at Heaven and Earth, and hair. So ladies, yes, it can be done, and men, yes, it can be done. So tell us what has gone on here.
Okay, well, I just took a pink pewter headband, which are on fire right now, these headbands. The pink pewter is this particular brand, but of course there are other ones as well. I carry pink pewter at my store. And so I just put it on over my hair. I tucked it up in the back. This took 20 seconds, maybe 18. And for Sara, I just took her hair. I had a little hairspray on it. I like to use 7 luxury hairspray and give it a little bit of texture, and then tuck it up in a French twist, like you're gonna do a ponytail, and then you just tuck it in. Takes a little bit of practice if you're not used to doing it all the time. And then I used a France Luxe comb with a beautiful silk charmeuse bow. And
Oh, there it
that
is.
feels
Very pretty.
Feels sturdy, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, it's in there. I can feel that it's in there. I was
Yes.
like, whoa, wow, that's not going anywhere. I am
And
not
it's
worried about my
gorgeous
hair right
on
now.
all sides. And that took also about
30 seconds. That's incredible.
So we're ready to go out. and
We
dance.
are. We're going to go party the night away here in wine country on a fabulous Wednesday evening. And what else do we have in here? Oh, in a fabulous world, saying the 11 Kathryn Hall Napa Valley Cap, well balanced, luscious dark fruit, earth, mocha, and spice. Cheers to that. It's incredible.
And I have to say, Sarah, last night we had dinner at Morton's, and I'd never dined there.
Ooh, super fun.
Super fun, super amazing steakhouse style. And we went with Demtos, Napa Cooperage, where my boyfriend works, and they're all a little uppity about wine, frankly.
Are they?
They are.
We need to change that.
And so I brought the 11 Kathryn Hall, and it was on the table when they got there, and they walked up with their fancy French wines and their old school ZD, Pinot, and the whole thing, and very esoteric and very
Their
blancety blanc.
presentation and whatnot.
Guess what the best wine on the table was?
Kathryn Hall.
Kathryn Hall.
Absolutely.
Yes, it was, and we don't use Demtos.
Oh,
But we might start if they start accepting our wine. Right? Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's fun. But no, this wine is a stand-up wine. You can buy this wine. This is a great holiday gift. So if you're not sure what to get, bosses, friends, and whatnot, again, not a bad idea.
Can you hear that, Reynolds?
Yes, absolutely. Get your boss some Kathryn Hall for Christmas. But again, you need those gifts to have on hand. There's so many parties. You have those oopsies, I forgot something. This is a fantastic product. You will never be embarrassed by this wine. It's got incredible sexy table presence. The red label is out of this world. So again, it doesn't take much to dress up. Throw a little ribbon on it. Well done.
That's true,
It
and
also
great
has
pedigree.
aging potential as well.
Ooh, how long would we
You can lay
age?
it down anywhere from 10 to 15 years.
Wow.
We opened in 2000 at the release, and it was one of the crowd favorites here.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Good.
It's really absolutely delicious, and more feedback coming in. Love this Kathryn Hall Cabernet. It's so deep in flavor and finish that is so trapping. Coming in from Flawless Crowns, absolutely.
I love Flawless Crowns.
He's really cool. And then we have Bill Thompson coming in from Bill's Wine Wanderer, and he's saying that the Kathryn Hall has great mouthfeel, velvet mid-palate start with soft, silky finish. Couldn't say it better myself. This is incredible. Love the feedback. And then, of course, pairings. So team bloggers, talk about your pairings and what you would most want to have with this wine, or maybe what you are having with this wine tonight. And we're going to get back here to Sara really quickly. And so I love her headband, and I think this is a really cool thing, and I know you kind of toss it on behind the scenes, but would you mind undoing your hair? Because I mean, you had this amazing voluminous up, or down do, and
Okay.
and I want to show people how quick and easy this was. Again, we're talking about, you have milliseconds to get ready.
So first of all, I washed my hair really like 3 days ago. And I used 7 Luxury Hair Care's shampoo, which leaves my hair feeling soft and clean and perfect texture, clean feeling for like 3 days. So I wore it straight the first day, I wore it straight the second day, and today I put some curls in it, which because it's a little dirty now, it has a texture, and I put in a little bit of their surf spray. And then, so I don't think I'll go day 4, but you know, so you can wear it down. You can wear the headband down like this. I could put it up around. There's like 7 different ways you can do this. But I really like to just take my hair and tuck it in, especially when it's hot outside. My hair is like a carpet on my head and it's so hot. I don't even have a mirror right now, and I can tell that it's probably kind of working.
It is really working. And poof, done.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that is incredible, and it is so pretty in the back. I mean, this is gorgeous.
So it's a little Gatsby, which is a little on trend right now.
A little bit,
but,
yeah.
But you can pull it off. It's just soft. It's romantic. It's timeless, and I think. And,
yeah, absolutely.
There's so many different styles to choose from, and I have a few more over here that I brought along.
So yeah, done. You're like less than 5 minutes. You can transform your beauty routine. You know, and what we were saying earlier was a little prep and a little preparation, and you can save hours and look from just casual to glamorous at night. And you're not going to leave your guy sitting by the bar going,
Where is she?
Where is she?
Or why couldn't she put a little more effort into the way she looks?
Right, yeah, so you can go either way. So this is a fantastic way. We saw from our clothes to our actual look, how you transition our wines going from day to night very simply and beautifully, and staying elegant and staying ladylike, and embracing all the flavors of fall. And that is what this is all about. And so our special guests today are Sara Chappellet from Heaven and Earth in St. Helena, and Renee Champaign from Amelia Claire in St. Helena. And of course we have Jocelyn and Ryan from Hall Wines. And we just want to thank you all so much for joining us today. Love the feedback, and look forward to seeing you guys again very soon. So cheers to everyone. Thank you.
And don't forget to hydrate.
Cheers. And don't forget to hydrate.
Hydrate.
And tune in again at CellarPass.com/live for another episode of CellarPass TV, brought to you Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific. I'm the Vineyard Vixen, and we will see you soon. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.